Hello everybody, today for you I have a duel with my Destiny End Hero deck list versus Vayu Turbo. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so the objective of my deck is to summon the powerful Destiny End Dragoon. I am able to summon that in many ways, but I do have to use a polymerization to summon him other than Future Fusion. So we go ahead and Destiny draw here, draw into Plasma and Polymerization. From here we can use our Stratos to search the Dogma that we were missing for a fusion combo. To summon the Destiny End Dragoon, you do need Plasma and Dogma. Alright, we've gotten into our Destiny End Dragoon. We'll be able to set our one card. It is an MST and pass. Our opponent will set 2 and pass. At this point we will attack with Stratos. We will not attack with Dragoon because we are afraid of D-Prison. You do not want to attack and D-Prison with your Dragoon. I'd rather just not attack. Alright, we draw King of the Swamp, search another poly, so we'll be able to fusion later. At this point, we once again attack with Stratos. He has Mirror Force, that's okay. Our Dragoon will float back by banishing a dude from the graveyard during our next standby phase. At this point, he attempts the Bottomless. We do have Judgment for the Bottomless, allowing us to attack freely. We will blind MST at this point, knowing that we are safe to do so. We'll activate Miracle Fusion here, and we'll start to begin our push. By summoning an Absolute Zero, we'll be able to swing in twice here for 25 and 3,000. Nope, he has Gores. At this point, we can't do much other than kill the Gores. He will have a 2,500 token, not too scary. He draws the Caius. He tributes to banish my guy. Big think on my part. We do have Torrential. Do we Torrential here to save our Dragoon? We decide against it. The Absolute Zero is still going to be helpful to deal with his board, but he does have brain control, unfortunately, playing around our Torrential, winning the game. Perhaps we should have Torrentialed earlier. We would have lived at the very least. Yeah. Bummer. Moving on to our next game. This is game 2 of that same match. We open Double Miracle, the King of the Swamp, and the Dogma, and the Phantom Chaos, and the Mirror Force. So this is not very good. We're just going to set the Mirror Force and hope and pray. He does have Raikou though, unfortunately, so that is going to be a slight problem. We'll have Stratos. So now that we have Stratos, we're able to search our missing piece, and we can fusion into our Dragoons. Now, Dragoon summoning into 2-backer is not really ever a good idea. You're almost guaranteed to go neg here. As you'll see, he has Bottomless, but we do have priority to destroy his Raikou, so at least we don't have to deal with the Raikou popping our Mirror Force. That might help us stay in this game a little bit longer. He summons Vayu, and he Icaruses me. Alright, so now I got nothing on board. He sets 1 pass. I drew Deck Dev. Deck Dev is not live at this moment, unfortunately, but we do have the Miracle Fusion, so we are able to get a monster into play. Absolute Zero swings in directly. For 25. Set 1 pass. He has the MST for my Deck Dev. He sets and passes. We drew E-Call, so we'll be able to keep pressuring him with a Ocean. We'll summon the Ocean. We'll attack him with Ab-Zero to play it safe, just in case it's Hamster. Then we'll attack with the Ocean for 15. He sets and passes. It's a Vayu. We have this, so we will use it to suck up his set monster. And that's a game for us. Moving forward, this is game 3. Alright, our opening hand, not so good. We do have a polymerization play into our guy next turn. He does have Trap Dust Shoot though, that's going to hurt. He's going to put back our Dogma, so we will not be able to summon Dragoons here. This turn, we will have to search 1 piece and then turn Prisma into the other piece next turn in order to do that. We could have also summoned Ab-Zero. That's something to consider. I don't really like summoning Ab-Zero when my opponent has no cards on board, so he's able to summon his Arm Wing, swing into my guy. We'll take that. We're not going to use our Torrential on that. It doesn't seem very good. He sets 1. At this point, we're able to summon our Prisma, and we're able to make our boy. We'll pop his face down here. Always more afraid of face down. Now here he has Caius. Very unfortunate. We do have Torrential to protect our guy, though. We'll summon him back. Summon an Ocean, and we'll swing in. Unfortunately, I do decide attack here. This is a big mistake, guys. Never attack with Dragoon, so it will be D-Prisoned. I do feel like I have a little bit of follow-up here. Fortunately, he has Lila. Lila is a great answer to my board. Able to attack over the Ocean, force out the Scapegoat. By forcing out the Scapegoat, I will be forced into also doing my Plasma play next turn. Don't really want to, but we will do it. Top deck Poly. Poly's not really going to help us out here. From here, we'll be able to... Oh, you can't Armageddon. He forgot for a little bit. That's alright. He sets one passes. We'll swing into it. It's a card trooper, so he gets a draw still, unfortunately. That's going to help him stay in the game. Summons Chaos Orc here. He can't use Chaos Orc's effect, but he does have the Plague Spreader, so he can go Colossal Fighter 2 swing over my guy. This is not good. I'm back. It's a little bit of a corner here. He calls for Prisma. It's not going to help me out. I need another turn. Hopefully I can draw a hero monster. That's really all we need here, is some kind of hero to get into a fusion play. I think he's just going to kill me with the Bryanak. Yep. Rip. That's game damage. Now we played a couple more games because we're having a good time here, so I think I'll show you those too. Next up, alright, we use Prisma to send the, and then alright, we're right into the Dragoons. We have Trap Dust Shoot. We'll put back one of his cards, and he'll set and pass. From here, we search our poly, and we don't really have anything to do, so we'll just pass. We never want to attack. We'll keep popping his face down so he can't get into anything. Good deal. We get a swing in. We swing in because we do have a lot of cards that we could use as follow-up. He uses the Icarus here. He gets rid of my Mirror Force. I'm going to be able to summon my guy back. Swing in. Now I play the Phantom of Chaos, guys, because you can copy God, I'm just forgetting his name. You can copy the plasmas and take your opponent's monsters and have a temporary skill drain. We're able to resolve a Deck Devastator Virus. Deck Devastator Virus is going to check all his cards. We're able to summon our goons back. We activated the Deck Dev during the standby phase so he could come back right away. We'll be able to pop him, draw a couple more cards. Get us the E-Call. The E-Call to search the ocean. We do now have that 2 F-Zero plays. That's going to be very good. Send our Deck Dev. He's still under Deck Dev, so he loses his Plague. Unfortunately, there's not much he can do. He has Heavy Storm, MST, Torrential Book of Moon. So we'll go ahead and start pushing here. We got him low, so he's got that, but that's okay. We have Miracle. He's got Book of Moon, but guess what? We have Poly. That's a bit there. We just did like 3 fusions to push through his board. Very good. Alright, one more game to show you guys. Alright, we open up with the Dogma, Reinforcement, Judgment, E-Call, and the Scapegoat. So Scapegoat will open us up to Plasma plays, and the E-Call will search us that Plasma. Now we have Plasma Dogma, but we have no way to frickin' fusion, so we're gonna have to wait to do much. Set Scapegoat. Alright, we'll activate the Scapegoat. We don't want his set monster to be able to flip effect or anything like that, so the Plasma's gonna get us there. We drew a Plasma. Summon the Plasma. He does have a Judgment for the Plasma, very unfortunate, but we do have the ability to summon another Plasma here. By summoning Ocean, maybe that was a little bit too aggressive, maybe I didn't want to do that, but I felt like I had to do something. Yeah, and this is where I'm being punished, because he did have Gores, and now he has Brain Control, and he's able to sack for Caius, getting rid of my last back row, forcing out the Judgments. I do top deck Miracle Fusion, which is going to keep me alive shortly. Top decks, Raiko pops, and it's pretty much game from there. My health so low, all he has to do is summon a monster like Card Trooper. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed the duel. This deck is a lot of fun, but as you can see, it does struggle against things like Caius, and it does need to get into the Dragoons in a quick fashion in order to actually gain the advantage from it. Deck Devastator Virus didn't really play out that well there, but I really do feel like it's a strong addition deck, being able to dodge cards with your goons. You can dodge D-Prison stuff, very useful in that regards. So have a nice day, guys.